When we live in camp victim, that's where we are emotional. The reason for being emotional in camp victim is that we have placed our experience outside of us in the context of our marriage, in our husband's hands, and the circumstances of our life. So outside of marriage, just the circumstances of our life, or life in itself, our past, our upbringing, our parents. We live in camp victim, blaming others for our emotional experience, which effectively plants us in the experience of being emotional. Because remember, as I said before, there's no processing of our emotions and being emotional. We get stuck there, and it's because we have put the power and control outside of us. Feeling and processing our emotions so that we are not emotional happens in camp take responsibility. In order to feel and process our emotions so that we are not emotional, we have to take responsibility for our experience of our emotions and our reaction to life. It doesn't mean that things don't come up that elicit an emotional reaction in us. That's life. That's being human. That's normal. But in Can't Take Responsibility, I recognize my emotional experience is my own, even in the face of a loss or something challenging or a curveball or the unexpected in life. When I take responsibility for my experience, that what I am feeling is me in response to life, but this is me. In that accountability and responsibility, I can actually process my emotions and not be emotional. As women, we get scared of that because we think if I'm not emotional, I won't feel like I'm alive. But what we have to actually see is that in being emotional, we are deadened inside. It's a false sense of being alive. It's a false sense of meaning and purpose in our lives. That when we live and can't take responsibility and can take responsibility for our emotions and our emotional experience and actually process through that, you experience you. And it is a deep expression and experience of aliveness because you're actually feeling. There is no feeling in being emotional. I know that can be hard to grasp, but I am here to tell you that there is no feeling in being emotional. So when you learn to be in control of your emotional state by taking responsibility for it and actually feeling through your emotional experiences as you, not what's happening to you, there is a richness and aliveness and connection to yourself that you can never experience in being emotional. And that can only happen and can't take responsibility. And that happens by learning to have a healthy relationship with ourselves. When you learn to move from camp victim to camp take responsibility, in that process, you learn to be in control of your emotional state and develop the learned skill of high emotional intelligence so that you can outgrow low emotional intelligence where your emotional state is in control of you. Hello again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. For those women listening who know you are the problem and you want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And the Happiness Program teaches you to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you can be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take back the power you've unknowingly given away to your wives, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. And the course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. Again, you can find the link below in the description to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.